Breaking news in Macomb County, where a seemingly minor accident leads to a grim discovery in the back of a pickup truck. Plus, the former Grand Rapids police officer who shot and killed Patrick Lyoya appearing in court today. And here's Paula.
So what's on the back of your ballot? If you don't know, someone else is probably going to be making the most critical kitchen table wallet decisions for you. Coming up, I'm going to show you how to understand what's on the back of your ballot and why you really need to turn it around or your voting isn't complete.
I'm 4-1 meteorologist Kim Adams. It's a beautiful day, just a little cooler than normal with temperatures right now only in the low 50s. But a warm up ahead for the weekend. We'll talk about it in the forecast in just a few minutes.
And we begin Local 4 News first at 4 with breaking news in Roseville. What started as the scene of a minor fender bender has turned into a major police operation because of what officers found in the bed of a pickup truck. Victor Williams just arrived on the scene. He joins us live now with the very latest for us. Victor.
Yes, Christy, talk about a grisly discovery. This is the area where that body was found, right at Hayes and Common Road. Let's get you out to video from Sky 4 that shows this area blocked off as officers did their investigation. But everything right now is in the very early stages of the investigation. The search for the driver behind the wheel of the pickup truck continues. Witnesses say he took off running after rear-ending another vehicle in the crash, and once the cops came, that's when they found the body inside the bed of the truck. Investigators are now trying to figure out what happened to him, but Police Chief Ryan Monroe is saying that it appears the body was already in the back of the truck prior to the accident taking place.
We believe it was just a regular rear-end traffic crash. We don't believe at this time that the deceased has anything to do with the accident. We think the body was already in the back of the truck prior to the accident. All that is speculation at this point. I don't have enough information to say one way or the other.
Police are now asking anyone who may have seen anything to call them as soon as possible. We'll have more on what police had to say coming up at 5 p.m. In the meantime, we are reporting live in Roseville. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, we'll see you at 5 o'clock today. Witness testimony today at a hearing for the former Grand Rapids police officer charged in the shooting death of Patrick Lyoya. Christopher Schur was charged in June with second-degree murder after shooting Lyoya in the back of the head on April 4th. Evidence is being presented to determine whether or not Schur will stand trial. Schur's lawyers say he acted in self-defense, but one witness testified Schur was the aggressor and always had the upper hand while wrestling with Lyoya moments before the shooting. The hearing is still going on. We will have more for you in a live report at 5 o'clock today. One of the largest health systems in the state is revealing a data breach which appears to have started with one of its own employees getting scammed. Kimberly Gill is in the newsroom with the latest from Michigan Medicine. Kim?
Hi, Christy. Good afternoon. This affects tens of thousands of patients whom Michigan Medicine is reaching out to. And in a moment, we're going to show you a phone number that people can use to reach out to them if you're concerned. So get a pen and paper handy. But first, take a look at how it happened. Back in August, 4 Michigan Medicine employees fell victim to a phishing scam that exposed the health information of more than 33,000 patients. The data includes names, medical record numbers, addresses, birth dates, and health insurance information. Anyone who is affected can expect to receive a letter from Michigan Medicine. If you don't get a letter, but you're concerned about this breach, there's an assistance line that you can call. That number's right there on your screen. It's 1-833-814-1736. We'll have a lot more on the story ahead at 6 p.m. Help Me Hank is live with important information on how to recognize these phishing scams and what to do if you are indeed targeted. So, Christy, we'll send it back to you.
A lot of good info there, Kim. We'll see you at 5. Thanks so much.
Sure.
All right, gorgeous sunshine out there today. Time for a first look at our forecast. And here's Kim. How you doing, Kim?
Well, I'm doing great, Christy. How are you? It's such a beautiful day. We've got temperatures in the low 50s. It's a little bit below where we should be for this time of year, but hey, when you have sunshine, it certainly does make it feel quite nice. 53 at Metro Airport, 52 in Ann Arbor, 51 in Pontiac. We might go up another degree, maybe 2, but that's going to be about it for the rest of the day. It is slightly warmer than it was yesterday at the same time by about 5 degrees in Pontiac, 4 degrees at Metro, and 4 degrees warmer right now than it was yesterday at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow, we've got sunshine and even warmer weather. We'll be at 40 degrees in the morning, 53 by noon. Lots of sunshine warms us up to a high of 58, and by 8 o'clock, we're at 51 degrees. What about the weekend forecast? The big Michigan State game, also Halloween. Lots to talk about in the forecast, and that's coming up in just a few minutes, Christy.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. Well, first at 4 today, we are on top of stories making headlines around the world. A chaotic scene in New York City as a man hijacks a transit authority bus. It happened around 9 this morning in Queens. A man with a fake gun ordered the bus driver to open the door and then told him to drive. After a few blocks, the bus driver escaped by jumping out of a window. The hijacker grabbed the wheel and eventually crashed into a utility pole. He was arrested. The bus driver has minor injuries. The 7 passengers on board, well, they weren't hurt. Mortgage rates have hit their highest level since 2002. The average long-term rate jumped above 7% today, according to Freddie Mac. The key 30-year rate rose from 6.94 last week to 7.08 today. Last year, that same rate was 3.1. The Federal Reserve has raised interest rates 5 times this year, and another rate hike is likely coming next week. Well, 12 days to go until the midterm elections, and today in Oakland County, they tested out the equipment to make sure that everything is ready for November 8th. But are you ready for what you'll see on your ballot? Paula Tutman is live in Pontiac with a look at some of the items that voters might skip over or they might misunderstand, Paula.
I love that you asked to make sure you're ready, or are you ready? Because you can think of your ballot as 2 different ways to use your voice. When you vote for an elected official, you send someone to someplace else to make decisions for you. But when you turn your ballot to the back, go through all of your ballot, the partisan section, and then go to the back, you are actually making the decisions that affect you directly.
Please turn your ballot over, and on the back,
it's the bond renewals, the millages, and local initiatives that you choose for yourself. Melanie Riska is the Sterling Heights clerk.
these are proposals that affect transportation, they affect our school district. It says how much money you as a taxpayer are going to pay for these proposals to fund these services to our public.
Now, let's face it, some of these proposals have really confusing language, and it might be ambiguous or have a double meaning. So it is important to understand the language on the ballot so you know how you're actually voting.
Oh, don't just look at the front and go, oh, I'm done. Make sure you turn that over.
Lisa Brown is the clerk and register of deeds for Oakland County.
But sometimes a yes means yes, but sometimes a yes means no. They can be confusing, and understanding the difference between a mill or, what is the difference if it's a sinking fund? Like, there's a lot that goes into it.
So if your ballot says ad valorem, for instance, it simply means according to value. So an ad valorem tax means according to the assessed value of the property. A levy is the act of imposing a tax or a fee. Mills are a unit of dollars, so every $1,000 of taxable value. So let's just say your home has a taxable value of $116,000, and the ballot is asking for a 0.95 mil. You'll pay about $9 per month in additional taxes if you approve that millage. And by the way, you can find that assessed taxable value of your home on your tax bill. A bond is a request to take on more debt and the agreement that your taxes can be raised to pay off that debt. A sinking fund means monies will be set aside for gradual repayment of the debt. And to amend simply means to change what's currently already in existence. Ellen Craig Bragg is the clerk for Romulus and gives a great example of cause and effect, because in August, Romulus voters had a charter amendment for a fire and police services millage.
It's like a millage, but it was a charter amendment for a millage for our public safety.
It passed overwhelmingly, so monies for public safety can now be raised without tapping into the general fund. So those monies can now be used for improving other city services.
So this will allow them to make sure that they have the adequate personnel, that they will have the equipment that they need so that they can provide the public service for the residents here in Romulus.
Yeah, that's really a great example, because it really does show that the back of the ballot is as important as the front of the ballot. And there are actually some races where they have several different pages because there's so many of these ballot proposals that actually affect you on the ground level, at your kitchen table, and in your wallet. The first time you see your ballot, Christy, isn't the time you're voting. You should really look at your sample ballot so that you understand what you're looking at and you have an opportunity to look things up you don't understand. It's not a guessing game.
No, it's not. You got to do your homework, Paula. And I really love that you defined a lot of those terms, because sometimes we assume we think we know what it means. But this was really excellent. Thanks so much for all the
Who
work.
writes that stuff? Right. I know it's hard to understand sometimes.
Yeah, but you know what? If we can read it ahead of time and understand what we're dealing with, it's really going to make a difference in where we live, work, and play every day. So thanks, Paula. And clickondetroit.com is full of exactly the type of valuable information that Paula and those clerks were talking about. Just click Decision 2022 in the top left drop-down menu, and you'll be taken to this page you see right there. The voter guide has easily digestible info on all of the key races, plus for each ballot proposal. You can find out what it is and who's behind it, along with some independent fact-checking that we have done. There is also a link to the state website where you can find and view your sample ballot that Paula was talking about. And be sure to check out Local 4 Plus and our special Flashpoint Countdown to Election Day coverage. I have a whole conversation with Oakland County Clerk Lisa Brown, as well as Susan Nash. She's the clerk in Livonia. We talk about ballot safety, challengers, and when we'll see results on election night. You can find that on Local 4 Plus.